Hello and welcome to today's practice. I want today's practice to be this lovely little routine in which we create more space. So this might be the perfect morning go-to, it might be the perfect evening routine, or if you've got 10 minutes in your day, maybe this just helps you to find that opportunity to recenter yourself and just take some time to breathe. So we're going to start in a seated position. So find a comfortable seat. You're welcome to use cushions, bolsters, whatever you have. And we'll start with the hands gently resting towards the knees or the thighs. Then I invite you to close your eyes down. And as you close your eyes, just acknowledging that this can be the moment where you drift away from everything that is externally happening around you and allow it to be a moment where you can gently bring all of your attention back to yourself. And within these few moments of being with yourself, here within your practice, how do you feel? How does the body feel? How is the mind moving around? And whatever your answers are, let them be completely honest. This honesty allows you to be clear. Within this time that you spend with yourself, you are not blurring any edges. You are showing up exactly as you are. And it's okay. However you feel, let this determine how the body moves. So today you might feel as though you feel tired or the mind is very busy. Give yourself a chance to notice the small details. Welcome in a pace that's slower. If you feel as though you have lots of energy, everything feels productive for you, allow it to be a time where you can refine the movements, curiously working towards the different layers of tension. Take a moment to acknowledge your breath. If it feels comfortable, breathe in and out of the nose. Taking note that the breath is something that you will be reminded to notice throughout the movements. This is something that we always come back to maintain that concept of presence. So from here, wherever the hands are resting towards the legs, gently allow the fingertips to squeeze in, pressing into the fabric you're wearing. And then let's create movement through the hands, maybe painting a few circles, rubbing towards the knees or the thighs. And then I want you to gently bring the hands together and then rub the hands. Then almost allow that movement to spread to washing the hands. So you're going to massage the palms, the creases between the fingers, the webbing, the length of every finger. Maybe there's a slight pull at the end of the fingertip. And then when you have massaged and rubbed all of the hands, we'll work towards the wrists and gently allowing the hand and the wrist and forearm to twist within the grasp of the other hand. And then let's roll out through the wrists. And then from here, interlace the fingers together, push the palms forwards. As you breathe in, rise up through the length of the arms. Breathing out, releasing the grasp, hands float down. Fingertips are going to land towards the mat next to you, pressing down, so rooting down to rise up, crown of the head lifts to the sky. Observe the breath. And then gently allowing right ear to tilt towards right shoulder, right ear, right shoulder. Possibly sliding the left hand further away, or float the left arm a few inches off the floor, but the left hand is relaxed, as is the jaw. And then as you feel the left hand land, roll the chin down towards the chest, rolling left ear towards left shoulder. If you want to move the right fingers further away for a little more intensity, you can. The right hand can float for another option. And the hand is relaxed. And the weight of the head is as well. Let's guide the right hand down, chin down to the chest. Lift up through the crown of the head. Let's turn the head left and right, taking your time. And if you have blinked the eyes open, as you feel the head rotating from side to side, you can maybe observe what is in your vision, give your complete attention to it. And then let's bring the head back to center, rising up through the arms for a breath in. Interlace the fingers, push the palms to the sky, bring the palms forwards. And then pressing the palms to the floor, try and broaden the upper back by pulling back through the belly and the lower ribs. And then unraveling the fingers, return to find your seat. So as we've found this release through the upper body, let's start to travel that attention towards the rib cage. So I now want you to bend your knees up in front of you, lean back into the weight of the hands, fingers point to the front edge of the mat. I'm on a giant log, so I've got to amend myself. As you breathe in, lift the chest, press the hands down. And as you breathe out, rounding and softening, soft bend in the elbows. Inhale, heart lift, shoulders draw back. Exhale, soften. One more time, breathe in, open up. And breathe out to soften. Now as you lift up through the crown of the head, let's slide the right leg long, and bend up through the left knee. Bend up through the left knee. For an internal twist, we hold on to left knee with right hand, left hand behind. Let's flex the right foot by pushing the right heel forwards. Take a breath in. And then as you breathe out, softly and twisting, let's do the other side. So left leg extends, right knee bends up, right hand behind you for support, left hand, right knee, left foot is flexed, breathing in, crown of the head lifts, breathing out to gently twist to the right hand side. Still finding the foundation through your right foot. Breathing in and breathing out to untwist. Extending both legs long, let's circle through the ankles. I'm going to separate my feet a little bit here. Circle through the ankles. If you prefer to have the knees bent a little bit, that's absolutely fine. And then let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, hands gently grasp around ankles. And again, you can still be elevated on your props if you feel that that's offering you more space through the waist and the hips. As you breathe in, press the heart forward, so thread the heart between shoulders. Exhale, rounding. Maybe there's a little lean back. Hands are supportive. Inhale, heart threads between shoulders. Exhale, threading, rounding. One more time, breathe in, heart lifts. And breathing out to soften. Now we're going to stay in this softened shape. So the lower ribs are gently pressing in and towards the belly. The belly button's going to pull back. And then if it feels comfortable, let the weight of the head, I'm not going to say hang, but allow the weight of the head to be heavy. The eye gaze is towards the heels. And then very gently, if it feels suitable, allow your upper body to gently round forwards, guiding the head towards the soles of the feet. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then with your next inhalation, slowly propping yourself all the way up. When you found your lift, extend the legs. Come and gently recline yourself. So as you've extended legs, taking time to gently lie down on your back. Let's reach the hands up towards the sky, circle through the wrists. Allowing the hands, even the elbows, to have a little bit more freedom of movement. Almost exploring this suspended-like feeling, a weightlessness. Then as you feel the hands gently land down by your sides, bend the knees. Feel the feet have a connection to the mat and just gently sway the knees from one side to the other. Allow the weight of the knees to be heavy to the right hand side. If you have space, we can open the arms, turning the head to the left. Let's take 5 breaths. And when you feel ready, the head and the knees fall back to your central position. Knees become heavy to the left hand side. Head turns to the right. 5 breaths. Letting the belly be soft. Upper back heavy towards the floor. And then again, we guide the knees and the head back to a neutral position. Hands rest towards the front of the body, heart space, belly, wherever you feel comfortable to let them rest. Let the elbows sink to the floor. Let's close the eyes back down again. Checking in with how the breath feels. How is it moving? Can you allow each exhalation to create a softness? Relaxing the space between the eyebrows. Relaxing your jaw, cheeks, lips, throat. Let's take a deep breath in. Big breath out. And then allowing your natural breath to return. Even though we come to the end of our practice, allow your breath to be the very thing that helps you to create more space in your life. Wherever you are, whatever you might be doing, give yourself a chance to feel. Give yourself a chance to show up exactly as you are. And recognizing the tools that you have within you to recenter yourself. Just create movement through the fingers and through the toes. If there feels as though there's any intuitive movement for you to explore, give yourself a chance to move in any way that feels good. And then we'll roll over onto one side, whichever you prefer. And just take a moment to check in with the space that surrounds you. And then I'd like you to bring yourself back up to seated as we end a very short and sweet practice together. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. I hope that was the perfect little retreat in your busy day. I'll see you very soon. Lots of love.